Welcome back guys, CryptoFly channel. Today we'll talk about a LayerZero USDT trading pair with my customer set updates. Let's dive in. Guys, this is going to be just a quick video and the updates. And once again, I think we will drop to test $1.52 and $1.34. So one more time, the people who scream it here, I'm crazy. And we will never see the zero on the $5, on the $3, on the $2. Here we are again, based it on simple model, what you can use totally for free, because after leasing, I posted this video. It was a June 24, right? People get their airdrop, a lot of hype, but absolutely useless. Token useless project, and the team, the funds just dump the price because a lot of people use it just without even the research. It's happening all the time, guys. Happen all the time. This cycle so difficult for people who believe in tech, who believe in blockchain, you know. But the funds understand the people so naive, right? And they invest in some projects. They launch the airdrop campaign. They launch, you know, this point system. People love the free tokens. They send them the penny, you know, the money. And the same way they create a lot of multi-accounts, right? They got the allocation by themselves. And after that, just bring some hype and distribute that tokens. And the people still believe in some fundamental behind this layer 1, layer 2, layer 0. Absolutely useless stuff. You can open the fundamental and read about ZK Polyhedra. And what happened recently? Just that the team and the insiders dumped the price 99% in one click by market. So why do you think the zero is different? Any token, just a pure speculation, right? And we work only with the zone of interest, and we can identify that zone of interest. So after leasing here, imagine after leasing on the next day when we got just one single candle daily close, I mark the zones where to in, where to out by logic, and of course with the risk. So here was not a logical entry, but we bounce it. Here's not a logical entry. It's logical, but with a higher risk. Better risk, of course, when we touch it here. So it was a logical entry at $2.23, right? You could add limit order, and the fixed profit is 64%. No, not 64. Let's take a look. You fix it 47%. Then we drop till penny, test 78 level by FIP in the next zone of interest, because by colors it's a market. You could fix 139%. Here, you could buy again, fix 52%. And now the road is open here again. So up to your own risk to buy now or not. So of course, much better, you know, to see the sweep of this low, like $1.47, $1.34. It will be much better entry, you know, logical entry for that token. With the targets, where are the targets, guys? Based on this model, it's intention accumulation pump model. I highly recommend you go and check educational video how to work with this model totally for free. So this one, $3.87, $4. With upcoming unlocks, without unlocks, guys, it absolutely doesn't matter. Keep in mind the scenario, which explained it in the first video. So invalidation of this idea if the token dump on the listing price. Listing price on the Binance was $1. Now we work with the Binance, right? Pretty simple, guys. That's why I hope you watched the first video about LayerZero and not hop in at $5, at $6, and at $7. I'm not listening all of these moon boys who all the time just shield you the buy the deep to the moon, super cycle, altcoin season, and all of this absolutely nonsense stuff. So just be careful, guys. Of course, the video on my channel just reached 100 views, 500 views, because nobody wanna hear some reality. Everybody wanna reach, listen, some to the moon top 5 super altcoins promising, LayerZero to the moon, you know, to $100 promising in August 25. Of course, it's so attractive, but guys, reality is totally different. Let's double check with indicator set what's going on now with this token. So let's check the weekly time frame. Finally, the weekly time frame. We are here since beginning end of May. we're in capitulation zone. So only now it's a good and logical time accumulate this token with the risk. Of course, there is always the risk because we can drop and invalidate the idea like a Starknet, like Aevo. But now at least we got a much better entry and logic for entry, on the spot, and if we drop, for example, $1.72, you buy one per limit order, second one, $1.34, next one, for example, 84 cents. If we drop and invalidate the idea, your average entry will be around $1.20. So it's much better than $5 or $6. No accumulation on direction indicator. Still not touched the accumulation zone on ADZ. The problem with the timing, guys. The problem with the timing, and of course with the BTC dominance. No accumulation. We never seen the accumulation and the money inflow into a LayerZero on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame I use for investments. So if there is no signal for money inflow, I better skip the token. Trade on. No data on the weekly, daily. Buy, bounce 47%, buy, confirmation, test, a logical entry, sell. Pretty simple trade, swing trade. Now nothing. Last indicator, guys, take profit. No data on the weekly, daily. Take a look. We drop on the female value, test the last zone of interest bounce. It was a logical entry. What we can see now, we can drop to the fundamental value again, just to test that line. So it's $1.28. At $1.28, I will add alert. Take profit. Fundamental value, fundamental price of this token, $1.28. I'm not sure we will drop, but the logical will be drop to 50% of this range, sweep this liquidity pool and bounce. With the targets, take profit line. Now it's $3.40, exit line $3.83. Pretty simple. 12-hour time frame, like you can see, we can test and hold the line $1.63. It's a buy line, fundamental value, $1.22. All lines are dynamic. Take profit $3.26, exit line $3.66. We can't know, guys, in the moment because maybe tomorrow the United States starts a strike campaign against Iran. We can't know, and the market will crash like 50% down immediately. Possible. So just be careful and not trying to cut the knives, just run lonely. Build a plan. At least when you have a plan, it can be the logical entry. So you're not doubt after the fact. So guys, all targets, I showed you the logic. I explained to you the zone of interest. I explained to you and remind you again, zone where to fix the profit. I showed you. Can we hit the new all-time high? Yes, everything possible in crypto, but be careful. Don't build the crazy, some unicorns dreams. I hope you like this video. Subscribe channel if you would like to trade with my customer Chris, what I showed in this video. Just write me DM. Don't forget your Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.